Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? Happy 2020.
Happy 2020.
Here we are, dressed
like
the same.
A few days into 2020. That's how long we've been partying.
Yeah, we just now are like, whoa, shit, we got
dude.
a podcast.
3 days later, we're still dressed.
See, this is proof that it's another day.
It's brand new.
Brand new day.
Different
this
day.
Is
not the same day at all.
We are not marathoning 4 of these.
Nope. Just because I'm out of town does not mean fly back.
You were already out of town.
Yeah.
As we speak.
Yeah.
This is how good our technology is. Eddie is being hologrammed in.
I'm on the East Coast right now.
Right. Yeah. It's
like touch me.
And I can't. That's how realistic it is. Look, I still. It's weird.
It's so weird.
Fucking weird.
Technology is so crazy.
What we've gotten to today
is
where we're at in the world.
What do we got here? We have Ultron.
Gold Ultron. The Iron Man with the Dr. Doom thingy.
Oh yeah, Invincible.
Yeah.
Iron Man.
And then a stealth suit Wolverine.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
You have all the Wolverines now?
Almost.
Which
There's still a few. I'm
trying
to. I got to see. I think I'm missing some of the stuff from when Hasbro first started the lines. Right? There's a couple I need to get. I need to.
Is he the most made Marvel figure, Wolverine?
I'm thinking Spider-Man, but
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's Spidey. That's a good question. They're watching. They could answer.
You could answer in the comment section below after you've subscribed and given a thumbs up.
After you subscribe, give a thumbs up.
To Ramble Radio.
You could, even though it's video, but
it's also radio.
It's also radio. You could tell us.
You could.
Who the most made character is in the Marvel
Spider-Man's
Legends.
A good call.
I think it's Spider. It has to be.
Wolverine's got to be second.
Iron Man's up there though because of the movies.
That's true.
That he just his.
Yeah, I still think Wolverine's more Wolverines than Iron Man.
You think?
Yeah.
It's a tough one, man. You're probably not wrong.
No.
Look how lazy I've been. They fell down like a week ago.
Dude.
I don't care anymore. No, I care. I just,
Fucking Spider-Ham's going down
on Taskmaster's foot. He's sucking Taskmaster's feet. The weird thing they have. This is why does the Taskmaster not look exactly like he did in
fucking
the comics?
nerds? You better stop.
Why doesn't
you better fucking stop, nerds?
Why can't Taskmaster look exactly like he looked in the comic book?
Stop ruining shit because he'd look ridiculous with that cape and hood.
Yeah, it would have been so stupid in a fucking movie.
Ridiculous.
A guy in a cape and get the fuck out of here.
And a fucking skull mask.
Stop.
Or whatever he's
How
got.
dumb would that have been?
Head.
That would have been so dumb looking.
Nerds.
It's just
you're ruining the greatest time to be alive.
I know, because you can't shut the fuck up with complaining.
And your MCU hate.
And your MCU hate.
Stop.
It's just dumb. It is fucking dumb. All right. Speaking of Star Wars,
Mando.
The Mando's all wrapped up, and you won't hear us yap about it till fall of 2020.
Yeah.
Fall of this year.
Yeah.
I mean, man, can't they just?
We don't have anything Star Wars.
They shot 8 of them. Couldn't they have shot like 46?
They knew it was going to be awesome.
Yeah, and then just every 2 months.
Favreau was in charge. They knew it was going to be awesome.
That dude. Jesus Christ.
Touches.
He's batting it, man. That guy is so.
You throw Lion King out of that resume, he's batting
and
1,000.
Still not terrible.
Not terrible.
I
saw made $1 billion.
I mean, my girlfriend loved it because it was just like the cartoon.
Just like the movie. So I mean, dude, but you toss that one out.
Yeah,
that's like 1,000. He's
batting 1,000 for the people who Elf. Jesus.
Jungle Book got rave reviews.
I didn't see that.
He launched the MCU.
Right. And now this.
And then fucking.
And now Mandalorian. My God, what a fucking man! What an ending.
I didn't see that coming. I was wondering when I first heard they were going to do a Mandalorian series.
What? Spoilers, right? Should we do the red alert? Spoilers.
It is Friday. It's been a week since it's come out.
Okay, I don't know how difficult this is or not.
Yeah.
But could we have the word spoilers be Vern Lundquist's erect dick? Just like
possibly.
It's come out.
If I can find a good picture of Vern Lundquist's, because we know it's not a very long dick. Remember we talked about it's a lot of girth. It looks like a marshmallow.
When he passes away, is it on us? Are we gonna have to just abandon this joke?
No. No one talks about Vern Lundquist if not for us.
Or are you just going to put a little halo over the...
A little angel wings and a halo, and he's just like floating by.
Oh, fuck. I'm gone. I'm out. I've tapped out. I can't do this anymore.
So good.
I've tapped out.
You're done? You're walking away from Vern?
Too much.
He's not dead. We have to go until he dies. We can't. We're the only thing keeping him relevant. Little tiny halo, but you can see the wire holding the halo above his head.
To the Lundquist family, we're already sorry. We offer our sympathy,
Condolences and sympathy.
everything.
But people might have had to look up who Vern Lundquist is because of us.
I see.
We
new
probably
fans.
introduced him to a whole new generation.
But
of
the
people.
problem is, I don't think Vern has a "Do you believe in miracles" call to look.
No,
right?
he doesn't. He really doesn't.
Who does?
Happy Gilmore is all he's really got on his
That's
resume.
it. The Happy.
Happy Gilmore is
And-
what he's got.
That's it. There's no.
Okay.
Would he have been a great villain in a blaxploitation movie in the 70s?
Put him in a Dolomite flick.
Right. Would he have been the best bad guy? Man.
He should have been a Dolomite villain.
Should have been a blaxploitation villain. Any of them. Stick Candy Tangerine Man. Stick Vern Lundquist in that.
Just surrounded by black chicks.
Right. Oh, like that doesn't already happen. Like that doesn't. Like that's not. I mean, he just walks right in. It's like that Buck Owens song. Just all he's got to do is act naturally. That's it. Oh man! By the way, it's a belated thank you, but no, you know what?
You what?
They probably already heard it on the Ramble, but I was gonna say thank you again to everyone who gave props to our Christmas album.
Oh yes,
Man,
we hope that delivered.
but all right.
I think it did.
Oh,
I
come
think it
on!
did. I think it did.
I think Andre had to eat some crow, saying we lose all those.
All the
listeners.
crow? How
All-
much crow?
Oh,
All the crow.
a murder.
Was that her Christmas
She had
dinner?
to eat a murder
Crow?
of them. She had to eat a murder of them, if you will. A murder of crow for saying that would be the death of us. So
I think people finally realized who Bing Crosby was.
the Durbingle.
I don't think people knew.
And if they knew, they also found out something they didn't know about Bing Crosby. We didn't just make that up either.
No.
We didn't do a Vern on him. We
No.
actually researched that
That
one.
one's researched.
That one was researched. And
We would not besmirch Bing
come
Crosby
on,
without
right?
knowing.
Unless we knew.
Unless we knew.
We're not going to say someone's a horrific child beater unless we find
Unless
out.
we know. We will not negatively dig on people unless we know. We'll give
Right.
positive attributes to Vern Lundquist and his huge stumpy cock without any verification because that's a positive attribute.
Huge stumpy cock.
But we will not besmirch people unless it is verified through a brief Google search.
I'm still on Vern Lundquist having a huge stumpy cock. I can't.
It's almost like a bar stool. And he pulls it out.
It's like that thing right there. Like
It's a wine fucking barrel.
it's like 9 episodes we've mined out of Vern Lundquist's dick. Oh man, Eddie.
We may have to retitle the Ramble the Vern
Vern
Lundquist.
Lundquist's big stumpy, huge stumpy dick podcast.
We could do hours.
We have. I mean, we've proven that one. We've passed that. Come on,
Come on, dude.
we've passed
Dude,
that challenge.
Come on with the ankles.
I bought this guy.
That-
I had to
they-
find
they
him.
Put the adamantium in the ankles.
Boy, man, huh? This is when Thanos turned him to fucking rubber in Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So, Mandalorian. Wow.
That was
Amazing.
I was a big fan of Clone Wars
Yeah.
and Rebels.
This makes the Knights of the Old Republic canon. Some of
Yeah.
the shit in there. The
Yeah.
video games.
Yes.
They're bringing into it.
They're pulling lots of shit.
It's like, what the, oh my God.
I feel bad for people that just watch the movies and are watching Mando. If they haven't taken part in the
I feel
other
bad.
parts of the Star Wars universe, you don't fully appriciate.
I've missed the boat on Rebels and Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I got to watch them all now
Like,
before Mando 2.
Had you watched those and then seen are we doing spoilers?
We're doing spoilers. Remember, we had the banner come up out of
That's right,
Brian's
big,
dick.
on his big stumpy dick.
I lost my shit because I kind of knew what it was.
Yeah.
When I saw at the end when Moff Gideon, spoiler, they shoot down his craft.
Right, he's
right?
his TIE fighter, which is a dope TIE fighter with the wings collapse.
Yeah, man. Mando was able to climb up there and attach a little sticky bomb to it,
Yeah.
blows it up, and then he's not dead.
No,
But it buys time for Mando and the child to get away, buys time for Carl Weathers Cara Dune.
Cara Dune.
Cara Dune. It buys time for them to kind of ride off into the sunset. Mando takes the child, and then at the very end, we cut back, and you see this TIE fighter, and then you just see this fucking black lightsaber blade shoot out of it. He cuts his way out, and then it ends with Moff Gideon holding the Darksaber. I lost my shit.
Darksaber.
I lost my shit.
And if you followed what the Darksaber meant through the Clone Wars, how Maul had it, how it was recovered by Sabine Wren from Maul in Rebels.
And then she gave it to someone.
She gave it back to
who
the
apparently is now dead.
Apparently, Moff Gideon went and... I mean, I don't know when the exact purge happened.
Cleaned house. So Clone Wars takes place before the purge.
Yes. It must take place... Because Clone Wars takes place before Revenge of the Sith, obviously.
Right.
So I think that's before the purge because... The Mandalorians are still a functioning group of people during Rebels, where some factions have broken off and supported the Empire. Other ones it's a bunch of clans that are warring, and Sabine Wren basically reunites the clans of Mandalore in Rebels with the Darksaber.
Man.
And is giving it back to I forgot her name. I can't remember the
Chippy
clan.
Dips?
Chippy Dips.
Chippy Dips.
Clan Chippy Dips.
Chippy Dips.
And she basically, you assume, just goes and takes and reunites Mandalore.
So Rebels kind of has this happy ending to Mandalore that we assume.
Yeah, you assume Mandalore's being reformed. It's under one leader now, Chippy Dips.
Chippy Dips.
Clan Chippy Dips.
Chippy Dips.
And
I hope there's a picture of Chippy Dips behind us.
And that's where it ends. And that Rebels obviously ends before A New Hope begins, before Rogue One. And so we don't. So something in that time frame from A New Hope to 5 years post Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Something had happened where Moff Gideon got that Darksaber.
Fuck, dude. He killed him. He killed Chippy Dips.
He killed Chippy Dips.
He killed Chippy Dips. Man, what? And then, so I also found out, what was interesting is that whole the Mandalorians and the Jedi were like the Crips and the Bloods.
Yeah, they hated
thousands of years ago.
They fought each other big time. And they touch on that in Mandalorian.
And then
you learn about that a lot in Clone Wars. And
Tyr Vizsla
Rebels.
was his name, the 1,000-year-old.
Yeah. Well, Clan Vizsla was one of the big clans of Mandalorians. Clan
and
Vizsla.
they produced the maybe only Mandalorian Jedi?
I think so.
And he created the Darksaber.
Yes. And
it also, here's what I understand is I was reading some lore on it, and the Darksaber apparently bends to the will of the user.
Yeah.
So how could Moff Gideon do anything with it if he's not force sensitive?
You don't have to be force sensitive.
Oh, it just reads what your thoughts are.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. Okay, all right, even better.
You don't have to be Jedi force sensitive to wield the Darksaber.
Can I tell you my hope?
What is your hope?
And if it doesn't happen, I'm not going to
be
like,
angry and hashtag
Star Wars. Just LOL. It's just a fucking joke. What the fuck?
Mace Windu should have been Snoke.
Mace Windu. Why wasn't Mace Windu Snoke? It's fucking stupid.
What's your hope?
I want Baby Yoda wielding that fucking thing.
That would be dope.
That's what everyone's saying. Maybe the Mandalorian wields it. Fuck out of here. Give it to Baby Yoda. Have that thing. Imagine him wrecking shit with that.
Oh.
Dude. I want Mandalorian. I want that Mandalorian saber, the Darks, to be the official lightsaber of Baby Yoda. That moving forward.
Dude. And the way they just sort of, I think this was in at the beginning of episode 8, when they just sort of just gave you, they just dropped everyone's backstory in the dialogue. Where you found out Cara Dune was from Alderaan. You're like, that's why she hates the Empire.
That's why she
That's
hates
why 2 episodes ago when he's like, they're imps, and she's like, I'm in.
I'll kill them then. She
didn't give a fuck. No convincing. It was just, if they're Empire, I'm killing them.
Oh, I'll kill them. Yeah.
Like just those little fucking well-written things.
Amazing.
It's not over just fucking...
Yep.
Exploit it. It's just like they just fucking drop it in.
And I'm gonna fuck his name up because it's late. But Taika Waititi, can that guy direct? Or what? That shot of IG-11 coming in on the speeder bike, and just that whole sequence was fun. And I loved all the 2 scout troopers who were just having the worst target practice ever. Hilarious. And that was Jason Sudeikis and someone else, apparently.
Was it?
Yeah, and like,
so funny.
And that was so fucking great. I think I forgot who it was, but maybe Parnell, one of the old SNL guys. Vern Lundquist was like, here we are.
It couldn't have been him because they couldn't have fit that stumpy cock in a speeder bike outfit.
Yeah, I heard Werner Herzog was like their third choice. It was going to be Lundquist. He said no twice, and they're like, all right, fine.
Fine, we'll go with Herzog.
We'll go for Werner Herzog. But, I mean, man, huh?
Good shit, dude.
I mean, oh, what an ending. Because I liked how it ended with, that season was resolved, in a way, all the conflicts, most of the conflicts from that season were taken care of.
They kind of tied up everything you need to tie up, but
and then there's still a cliffhanger, kind of. I mean,
cliffhanger.
You could leave it with him and the Baby Yoda have their happy ending.
Yeah.
But then you have that final shot of
Moff
Gideon walking out with the Darksaber.
And he was he was supposed to be executed for war crimes by the Empire?
So
How fucking bad do you have to be executed for war crimes by the Empire?
Was it the Empire?
Was it?
I don't know.
Or was he captured by the New
I wonder
Republic?
if he was captured by the New Republic. Because he seems like he was just the hardest of hard mother. Like, killing his own men, no
that
problem.
Makes you, like, really fucking seriously bad if the Empire is going to charge you with war crimes.
I mean, fuck. I don't know. Should we look it up? You think it's up there yet? Who charged Marv Gideon? I'm going to see.
If
and I don't know why I just called him Marv Gideon, but that's funny. Marv Gideon, who bites hookers.
Marv and Moff.
Who bites prostitutes. Marv. Oh, yes!
Yes! From downtown.
Oh, a spectacular move by Jordan. All right. Okay. Moff.
Why do you have White Lion and Great White?
Because we looked him up the last episode.
Yeah, the best finger banging song.
Yeah, come on. You already forgot?
See, hopefully you didn't miss Ramble Radio 56.
Right. And it's all right. What? Okay. What? Okay.
What you need to know about Moff Gideon?
Do we look at this? Ooh. Moff Gideon's sword. Son of a bitch.
Damn.
Episode.
They're not going to tell you, are they?
I'm trying to remember.
They're not going to tell you. Oh, God damn it, this fucking series.
Okay, you're going to have to do some heavy lifting here because I'm on... God damn it.
Jesus.
All right.
Come on. Marv Gideon. Why
Marv
you bring up Moff Gideon?
Oh, that did it, though. That brought it up. Marv...
Are you a little sad Quayle's gone?
Yes, but I had a feeling.
I have spoken.
I had a feeling he was too.
Can we get any more of him?
Nah,
no
you
more
knew
I have
it.
Spoken?
Nah, it's done. Maybe in a dream sequence, but I don't know why.
Star Wars does that though. They've always done that. They take your characters you kind of like you want to see more of, and they wipe them out.
Yes.
You get more of them.
Okay.
Knights of Ren, Captain Phasma, Boba Fett, Quayle.
So this says. By 9 after Battle of Yavin,
9 years after the Battle of Yavin,
Gideon lent a remnant of Imperial forces and attained the rank of Moff.
Okay.
Having somehow faked his execution for war crimes after the fall of the Empire.
The Republic was going to charge.
He seems to be someone that Palpatine would have loved.
Yeah.
So I would. It's odd that he would. But
that still would have made him even much more of a badass if the.
Oh my God! If the Empire was like, man, fuck this.
It's like, dude.
But they already talked about him. Like how he killed his own men. He had no problem wiping out that platoon that was in the and Werner Herzog's character.
Yeah.
He also said he killed a guy for interrupting him while he was. I mean, just. And what's amazing is what I love about him, and this is what's great about that actor who plays him, Giancarlo Esposito, I believe, is in Breaking Bad he was just as evil. And this, you just look at him walk and talk, you have no idea.
Yeah.
Right? And then, man, his Gus in Breaking Bad it's just.
Is he worse than Moff Gideon?
Wow, it's rough. Gus does not get. If you get in Gus's way, you don't want to be there. It is. It was. Gus is one of the more
Gideon
frightening.
Mowed down at least 15 or 20 of his own dudes.
Sure, I think Gus would do it too if it meant protecting his assets. Wow. I could see it, man. And
he says the child means more to him than you could possibly know.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Is that his way to take the Empire for himself? Does he know? I mean, fuck.
I don't know.
I hope there's a payoff for that. I don't want that to just be whatever, just a line.
How far back does he go into from the Empire? Does he go back into the Old Republic? Did he serve? Was he around during the Clone Wars? Does he know who Yoda was?
Fuck, right?
He has to know who the Jedi were. If he knows what the Darksaber is, he has to know who the Jedi were.
Yes, you know the Jedi were.
Because the Mandalorians now, you realize, don't really, it's a myth.
Right.
Because the way Disney had retconned Star Wars, no one in the time of the original trilogy knew Jedis were of the past. No one knew Luke was a Jedi.
Right.
No one knew really what happened. And if you read the novel Bloodlines, which takes place after Return of the Jedi and before Force Awakens, it's where Princess Leia. It's where Leia is now a senator, and it comes out that she's the daughter of Darth Vader. No one knew that.
Oh shit!
And it basically causes her. It ruins her political career because she was getting ready to be elected as the chancellor.
That's why she got demoted to General Organa.
And it sets up where you see Bloodlines is an interesting book. If you've never read Bloodlines,
I have not.
I have. If you want to borrow it,
I will. Thank you.
She is running for chancellor because Mon Martha is taken ill, and she's kind of stepping down.
Right.
Leia is in an election bid to be chancellor, and you realize that there are some people in the Senate, the New Republic Senate, who are not sympathizers with the Empire, but were kind of like.
Yeah.
Looked at some of the stuff that they did as like, it wasn't so bad.
This we liked. That we didn't like.
And she goes into one senator that she knew. She goes into their chamber, and he has a bunch of old Empire relics, which is like going into a room and seeing a bunch of Nazi shit.
And you're like, what the fuck is this
like,
guy?
What the fuck? So you realize there's some sympathizers. It's a Frankenstein booth. And you realize there's some sympathizers in the Republic of the old Empire. Yeah. And then you realize people hear, because I hear this complaint a lot, like, how come the New Republic didn't know about the First Order, and how come they didn't really try to stop them, squelch them from the beginning, to let them grow to where they were? But the way it's set up in Bloodlines is people, the New Republic didn't really take the First Order threat seriously. They just they kind of shoved away. It's a small little thing. We don't need to take this seriously. They sort of ignored the whole thing, almost like the way we deal with white nationalism.
Right.
Where it doesn't really exist.
It's just 10 people.
There was that whole
guys.
thing. Yeah, right. It's that whole thing. And then they got so big, it was too late to do anything about it, and they took over.
Right.
And that you realize that's the way Bloodlines sort of plays out. That's why Leia and like Admiral Akbar and all those, they sort of formed the Resistance, which was this underground movement to battle the First Order, and it wasn't really a part of the New Republic.
Interesting.
It's a very interesting book, and it really kind of sets up everything.
I gotta read it.
Going into the new sequel trilogy, so you kind of understand where everything is.
I like it.
It's interesting.
That's not bad. Now, I think I figured it out, though.
What?
Moff Gideon was a guy Yoda Me Too'd.
I bet.
That's why it means more to him.
I bet.
Boom.
He Me Too'd him.
He Me Too'd him.
That's totally what happened.
And there we go. That's another Ramble radio, even though it's video, but it's
radio. Also radio.
Please subscribe. Please buy our merchandise.
Yeah, do.
TeePublic.
TeePublic
Is the pillow behind us?
It is now.
How about that?
Get
Look
that
at that thing.
Pillow,
These
dude.
T-shirts. Get them. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week. We're going to move. These figures are going to change. Our clothing won't.
But that's just because we're partying.
That's just because we're partying hard in the new year. So we love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye.